Okay. Hopefully that everything's coming through. I don't think there's any app audio yet. So, hello everybody. Um, we're gonna be doing a little goblin cleanup today. And the reason for that is that I'm having an off day, you know? Feel a little under the weather perhaps. Hey, if I need a break from sculling, there's nothing wrong with that. So today we're just gonna clean up. We're just gonna relax, do some clean up some dungeons, you know? I have played some of this game on my own and with a friend before. Um, so if you're looking for a complete Goblin cleanup playthrough, then this will not be it. I also don't know who's out there looking for, the 100% Goblin cleanup playthroughs, but this is more relaxed. Um, Last time I did this level, there was a bug and I could not 100% it. Oh, wagon. So today we're just gonna be doing the level. No challenges, no nothing. I'm gonna go ahead and cook this first slime at least. Yeah, if you haven't seen this game before, it's it's a cleanup game, kind of along the lines of like Viscera Cleanup Detail. Obviously it's got a fantasy theme instead of a sci-fi theme, but it's pretty much the same concept. So you've got these chunks of meat from adventurers and monsters past. We feed those to the mimic. Got our slime on a stick. That's our mop. Use that to clean up stains, and we got to reset all the objects. It's like this blue outline. You can see that the benches got knocked over at some point. Yeah. Oh yeah, and we gotta refill the mana on all the mana objects as well. Yeah, it's a very chill game, very cozy kind of situation. I got it. Oh there. All right, we're gonna turn this one off for now and come back and turn it on later. You can also throw stuff. Um, it is a fixed force. There's no like hold to throw, so it's a little bit all in, you know. And you just be careful because things like the mimic or most traps will kill you, and that can make a bigger mess than the one you started with. It's not nearly as punishing as something like Viscera Cleanup Detail, where like the slightest mistake can cause like a catastrophic chain reaction. And I would say it's especially forgiving when you're on your own. Um, but it can definitely get a little silly if you like chain die. Oh, come here, kitty. Meow. Yeah, there you go. And each map kind of has like its own gimmick. Like this one has these like floating platforms that disintegrate after you walk on them. You can also carry the Mimic and have it eat stuff in front of you. This is a really good way to do it, especially in single player, where you don't have to worry about accidentally eating one of your friends as they walk by. And then the slimes will eventually die of blood poisoning and need to be replaced, and you gotta feed those to the Mimic as well. You can also do things like throwing meat chunks off the side of the map if you really want to. Um, and yeah, you can just throw it outside the level, and that'll count. You get less XP for it, but it doesn't really matter in the long run. These altars are your respawn anchors, just for convenience, really. Alright, let's get over here. Oh yeah, you can see there's a couple traps here, a couple spike traps and some flame traps. Oh, and apparently I got too close to that one. Well, I was lucky. These golden treasures go in specific golden chests that you can find. So yeah, you're essentially just restoring the dungeon after it gets thrashed by adventurers. It's kind of the premise of the game. I need a new slime. If you die, you lose your slime, which is kind of inconvenient on this level, because I think there's only the one slime spot. So yeah, like I said, I've done most of this level before, like 99.8% of it or something. Alright, yes, these are the golden chests where you restore your golden. Once you put 3 different items in, you can close them up. Oh, come on. Sometimes the bigger furniture can be a little bit finicky. Here's our other bench. Okay. So this is a restorable object and a mana source. Okay, it's a little bit of both. So you refill it with mana, and then it plants itself. I'll have to come back to this. Losing my slime there actually kind of stinks. It's not the worst thing, but most levels have more than one slime dispenser, and I think this one only has the one. So it can be a little bit inconvenient. Oh, also, yesterday, I don't know if this happened while I was streaming or after I was done streaming, but I got a follow from Kitty495. Yeah, thanks for the follow. I hope you enjoy the content. Okay, that's right. Yeah, we need a lever to get to the actual Dragon's Keep. And you can use a slime without cooking it, but the disadvantage is that it won't last as long. And the Fire Slam can actually clean up in an AoE. So on a level like this, where I have a lot of bloodstains to clean up, and oh look, this one got cooked. I have a lot of bloodstains to clean up, and not a lot of slime dispensers. It's worth taking the extra time to make sure you cook up the slimes. Okay, where does this bench going? I don't know where it's getting stuck. There you are. And as you might have noticed, most mana objects can be overloaded, which will cause them to behave in unintended ways and also doesn't count for completing the level. So just something to keep in mind. We got another trap here. You can also jump over the pressure plates. You don't have to trigger them. But, yeah. I don't know. I'm playing this game because I kind of just wanted to play this game. And I thought, hey, nobody else is online. If I'm gonna be playing a game anyway, might as well stream it. Okay, we got a treasure. And another chest. Let's see if we can't get this treasure over to the golden chest. That being said, I'll need something to talk about, which I didn't really plan for. I guess this is as good a time as any to kind of give a more introductory, detailed explanation. Oh, this is where I need that back bench. Into like myself and, you know, what I'm hoping to do. Oh, never mind. That's the back bench for this one. Okay. Thought I could stand there. Obviously, I was wrong. But yeah, obviously I've tried streaming a couple other times in the past, but for one reason or another, be it a lack of motivation or health problems, I either wasn't able to or just didn't continue streaming. But I'd say right now I'm probably at a fairly stable point, mental health wise. And as such, I feel like now's kind of like the best time to try to get myself in the habit of streaming. Because I'm currently unemployed and already play a lot of video games. Well, that's gonna, I'll have to wait till that. Until later to clean that up. That was close. It's the kind of thing where it's like, you know, worst case scenario, right? I make an archive of my gaming for friends and family and myself for the future. You know, I put everything, I stream up on YouTube, so... Okay, in-game question, actually. Can I put multiple types of the same treasure in the treasure chest? Because I already put one of these in. But does it have to be, can it be any treasures, or does it have to be one of each kind? Let's find out. I've never actually tried. Huh, that seems to work just fine. Okay, nice. Alright, so we still need a book up here. And we're missing some mana objects. Ah, here's one. And a couple of bloodstains. Trying to see if I can... Oh no. Not that way. Oh, you know what? It looks like there's a region down below. And I don't have a slime, so I don't know why I'm going over here. Just to explore, I guess. Ah, well, there's our books. That answers one question. Okay. Looks like we've got a dragon egg, a treasure chest. Let's get all of this stuff out. We need the dragon egg for the end of the level. There's a sleeping dragon. Spoilers. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Um, you know. Uh, yeah. Realistic scenario is, you know, I get maybe a couple of dedicated viewers, and it's not a long-term, like, life plan, but hey, you know, if I make, you know, a little bit of money on the side, that'd be great. I don't expect to make any, but it would be very convenient. And if I, you know, happen to quote unquote make it big, then that's fantastic. Oh no. Okay, don't put stuff on the elevated platforms. Game was not a huge fan of that. Worth noting, this game is early access. It like just came out of demo phase into early access, so it's bugs expected. Okay. It says I'm still missing a mana object. You can actually scan for stuff like mana objects. Oh, you know what it is? It's probably the dragon at the like the dragon statue at the beginning. Okay, let's go get a slime. Clean up these bloodstains. Yeah, it's this guy. He counts as part of the void step. Okay. So once we've got those bloodstains cleaned up and those last couple of items moved out, I think we will be good to turn back on the dragon statue and be done with that section. Yeah. And I mean, I know like from a practicality standpoint that being a variety streamer, i.e. somebody who plays a little bit of a lot of different games, is a very slow way to build up an audience. Um, but for me personally, I haven't really found a game that I would want to like completely dedicate all my time to. So, you know, if I find that game, then great. we can do that. Otherwise, I'm probably going to stay as a variety streamer, unless I find a lot of enjoyment and, like, possibly even success out of streaming something specific, because I don't really see a point in it otherwise. Yeah, and I'm trying to be clear about the fact that, like, I know there's no guarantees in streaming. You know, you're playing with the algorithm and, you know, competing with, you know, thousands and thousands of other people who are trying to do the same thing. So I can assure you I'm not under any delusions of grandeur nor ability. I am hopeful, but not expectant. Um, Oop. You gotta be careful with these eggs. They can splatter if you give them too much jostle in them. Okay. I think we're good to turn this guy back on. So let's get behind him and just wait till he's facing one side or the other. Okay. Um, yeah, my preferred types of games are like tough games that, you know, kind of fall into the like Souls likes or Metroidvanias, but I'll play just about anything if I think it's worth playing. Um, I wouldn't say I necessarily have like any types of games that I'm strictly against playing. That being said, I'm a little bit wary of streaming competitive multiplayer games online. I know that environment is very intense and leans itself more into strong opinions, let's say. Um, Maybe I'll change my mind on that. But for starting out, at least, I think I'll take it a little bit more chill than that, honestly. Part of that's also because I'm a very competitive person. I tend to get kind of into games that I play competitively. I wouldn't say like I'm a rage monster or anything, but I'm no saint, that's for sure. Um, so I tend to play. Oh, Slime's dead. I tend to play games on my own that are either very difficult or something like this where it's quite cozy. I don't know, would this game be considered grindy? I mean, it's slower paced, but I don't know if that's quite the same thing. I'm usually not a big fan of, like, super grindy games. Like, I can't stand, like, World of Warcraft, you know. I just think, like, it's a massive time sink for very little return. Um, and that's just me personally. I don't, you know, I'm not here. I promise I'm not here. Did I need to bring that over here? I didn't actually check. That might have been a mistake. Anyway, right, I needed a new slime. That's why I came over here. Sorry, a little bit of a brain fart. Talking and playing. You know how it goes. Oh, I needed the table. That's what I was supposed to bring from over here. Whoops. Also, I apparently need a torch. That's scones. Um, but yeah, I was also planning to probably do some more stuff with friends as I get more comfortable streaming and, you know, assuming that they're willing to. Um, the other big thing I'd want to do that I just like haven't quite started yet, um, would be making edited, like shorter content. Not like short form content, not like shorts. Well, maybe like the occasional short of like a highlight or something, but more like, you know, your edited down YouTube videos that are maybe a little bit more palatable to a general audience. That is something I would like to work on. I should have cooked this slime. I'm gonna have to go back pretty soon anyway. But, like I said, I haven't really started with that yet. I'm not really sure, like, what direction I would want to take my stuff. I'm still very much in, like, the experimental phase. You know, learning what I like and what people around me are going to enjoy. You know, separating games I want to stream versus games I just want to play on my own, that kind of thing. So, there's going to be some experimenting. Kind of while I figure out what I want to do. Yeah, I did not need to bring that treasure. That's my bad. I'll have to bring it over next time I go across. But yeah, that's kind of why I'm trying out stuff like this too. Um, I mean, I don't really have like an audience yet. I mean, like right now I have like 2 followers, I think, that aren't just like my immediate friends. Which is like fine and totally normal. It means that it's a very low pressure environment for me to, you know, see what I like to stream. Oh, okay. Come on. There you go, big guy. And yeah. Heck, I don't know if anybody's gonna even see this video. I mean, right now I'm streaming to, you know, a grand audience of myself. So, you know, what the future holds is really up in the air, I would say. Let's go ahead and... Should have fed this to the Mimic, but I can just dump it off the edge, too. Okay. I believe there's some stuff off the side as well. Oh yeah, there's a treasure over there. You can just barely see it. Nailed it. Okay. Okay. Nice. Okay, so we need to take this. Not this way. This needs to go in one of the two treasure chests, and I've already filled the one, so... It goes over here. But yeah. I don't know, I haven't really found my like my place in the world, I guess. And I don't know if it's gonna be streaming, but I find myself in the unique position of being able to really try. I can, you know, I can dedicate 100% of my efforts to it right now. And I think that's a pretty rare opportunity, and I should really try to make the most of it. While also, you know, trying to be reasonable with myself about stuff like pacing and not overdoing it, I guess, are the main ones. Oops. A little bit of an egg roll there. Is that the torch that goes up there? I think it is. Well, we can only carry one item at a time. And in case you're wondering, yes, this game does go a lot faster with multiple people, assuming you're not, like, repeatedly killing each other on accident. It's a much more meditative experience, single player. As I would say this kind of genre of game tends to be. I mean, I guess you could speedrun it if you were, like, really into it, but... For me, at least, it's not really that serious of a situation. If memory serves, I might have actually left a treasure piece behind on the void steps that I need to go grab. Yeah, over here, I believe. Yep. Need a barrel down here as well. Trying to think of what else to say. Okay, nice. It's a good chunk done here. Missing a blood stain, actually. Looks like it's up there. Oh, I don't have a slime. Oh, pretty sure this is the fastest reset option. Okay. So yeah, if we look at our things here, Void Steps is finished. We've gotten all the monsters and golden chests. Once we finish up Devil's Throat, we can move on to the main part of the Recluse Keep, which is where the dragon is, and also includes this like starting region. So, assuming I can do that without dying, we'll be good to go. There's our barrel for downstairs as well. Okay, so yeah, we've got the trap. I know about the dragon statue at the front, but that's still missing a mana object. Try to figure out what that is first. Really not sure. Off you go. Still only one of them. Yeah, as soon as I cross this line, I'm no longer in the Devil's Throat. Is it could be downstairs? Aha. It is. I think this goes upstairs, doesn't it? And this just goes right here. Oops. Careful. Oh my goodness, this does not want to. There you go. Easy peasy. There you go. Sometimes you gotta wiggle it. Sparrow goes down here somewhere. Oh god. That was close. Oh, I forgot there was an elevator right here. I guess I can carry that table a little further than I need to. Ah, it's not a big deal, though. I would have had to have gotten it through this archway, so it would have been a pain no matter what. Okay, I think I'm good to turn on... well, it's not exactly what I wanted. I'm good to turn on the dragon statue. I think I've taken care of everything on the outside. So I just have the stuff in the actual keep. Alright. Yeah, I know from playing the level previously that I need the key in here. The Great Room. Oh, I actually do have a slime dispenser in here. Well, that's nice. And a mimic. Oh, okay. I could have sworn I had to put the key somewhere around here. I'll leave it for right this second. I should set my spawn point. Okay. Yep. And as our sleeping dragons, we're not allowed to run nor jump in this section. Thankfully, our fireproof dragon does not care about a little warm rub from our slime friend here. So nothing to worry about there. It's an unusually sparkly sounding door. I don't really know what to make of that. Is there anything on this side? Well, I guess not. I'm not actually 100% sure what the limits are or the dragon's wake up range. So I kind of just don't run or jump in this room at all. So if you're a speedrunner, you might want to look away. This could be physically painful. I'm assuming I'm not allowed to like directly touch the dragon either, but I could be wrong about that. Seems like the kind of thing that would cause problems. Oh, I almost walked too close to that. But yeah. Last time I played this level, I had an object get stuck out of bounds. Like it was right next to a death barrier, but it hadn't gone into the death barrier. So I couldn't get to it because I would just fall into the death barrier. And I couldn't find a way to knock it into the death barrier, so I had to just like leave the level at like 95% finished. A little bit frustrating, but you know, early access physics game. These things happen. I don't know if this one fire slime is gonna hold out. Oh, he did. What a good boy. He will get a painless death at the hands of the Mimic for his efforts. Gotta be hard being the lowest on the food chain. Okay, now I'm looking for some chairs and the like. Here's one. Yeah, looks like I need what? One more chair? One more chair at least? Chair, book. This key goes somewhere, I just don't remember where. Here's our book and our chair. Looks like we've got an organic remains somewhere as well, so we need to find that. Do periodic organic pulses. See if we can't find it. Ha. Thought the key needed to go in here somewhere, but maybe that's not it. Let's see if we can't find it. Oh my goodness. We might be a silly goose. There we go. Alright, I think it's just the dragon's eggs now. I think we're done with the level. Yep. Assuming I don't, mess up. We'll be good to go. I go around this way. Can I get to the back of the nest? Yeah, it looks like it. Well, I wanted to put it in the far slot, but that's okay too. This went much faster than the first time I did the level, though, because, like, I didn't know where some of the stuff went, and definitely made some, like, suboptimal choices. I think I actually died more this time, though. But dying's not that punishing in this game. At worst, it spawns a couple bloodstains and a few chunks of meat. It's really not that bad. Alright. Let's get out of here. But yeah, that's Goblin cleanup. Hopefully that's slightly functional introduction to myself. And it was a little rambly, but I think hopefully I got my point across. No idea what that says. Nice. Let's do the next one. The dining room. Okay. Clean the watchtower with the lights off, clean Noel's banquet without breaking anything, and 100% clean up. Let's get to it. Okay, looks like there's one golden chest. Got a stool out here. Does it have a home? Stool and a key. Ah, here you are. Oh, and our key just goes right here as well. We need to find our slime dispenser for the level. And our mimic. Got a fork. I'm not sure what it means by the lights off. Do I have to deliberately turn off all the torches? Is that what it wants? I don't know. Oh no. Why do I get this expensive looking vase out of the way? Set you down, are you gonna behave? It looks like it's fine. Okay. So there was a tripwire somewhere. Where? Where are you? Shit. I just hide here. Yes, I see it now. Okay. Well, that's great and all, but I still don't have a mimic. And I also don't have a slime dispenser. So I'm not really seeing how to proceed. The whole cleaning operation. Can't like turn this off, can I? I don't see like a lever or anything. Alright. There's gotta be a room I just haven't seen yet. I mean, you'd think it'd be like right here. Oh. It was. There's our mimic. It's part of the equation. Well, it's a little dark in here. Really just looking for that slime dispenser, though. So there will be no cleanup without it. Oh, that's cool looking. What triggers this? Not sure. Okay. Well, I appear to have done something incorrect. What exactly that is, I'm not as certain. I guess I should have taken the save point when they gave it to me. So it was here that I died. But what's the... Oh my goodness, that is subtle. Yeah, like there's another one. Holy moly. And there you are. Ooh, sorry, I had a quick sneeze there. I think I managed to mute in time, though. Is that the right type of flower vase? I don't think so. It's not that one either. That looks closer. Nice. And does this open up? Yes. Although where, I'm not 100% certain. Is this... Although that was going to drop away. Oh, too close, too close, too close. Okay. This will serve as a much more efficient blood cleaning tool and a minor light source, which will be nice. Because holy moly, it is dark. Oh, now I'm paranoid about the floor tiles being trapped. What is it? Oh, it's that one. Okay. I figure we'll clean this way. Kind of roughly towards the mimic. My guy's burnt out. So where's the trigger for this one? Really don't see it. Oh my god, look at this. I just realized there are 77 objects to restore. Is that not the right type of plate? What's going on here? Evidently not. No, they all look the same. I don't know what was going on there. Maybe it'll work better. Oh, okay. Just had to let it do its own thing for a second. We really need to go get another slime. That might turn on the lights, which I'm a little bit worried about doing for just so I can get the achievement for sure, but might be fine. Hard to say. It's actually easier to tell when you're not looking right at the floor. They stand out a little bit more. Okay. Let's overcook this guy again. Man, having only one mimic and one slime machine for this place is a little tough. The advantage of playing by myself is that I can pretty safely come down like this corridor with the mimic and just eat all of these up in one trip. Did I get in here? No, this is where it burnt out, I'm pretty sure. We'll take the easy restores where we can see him as well. Hmm. Okay, we need a fancy stool and another cabinet. Couple goblets. There's our cabinet. And well, I'm thinking about it, right? How... How would one... Okay, here's a good start. Then we rotate. There we go. Perfect. I wonder how many slimes it's going to take to get all the blitz scenes. That works. Is it supposed to be correct? Hope so. Otherwise, I failed that quest. I'm going backwards. Or rather, I'm going forwards in the level, which means backwards of the way I want to go right now. Okay. Any other bloodstains nearby? Also, I think I was taking the long way around. I didn't realize it formed a loop. Oh, he's cooked. Yeah, this is much faster. I think maybe a slight criticism I would have of this game is that making them into fire slimes is a little bit too good. Which, I mean, might be like a weird thing to complain about, but it kind of... It takes away, like, a lot of the, like, back and forth the game has. By just, like... Oh, if you get a slime, you just always cook it. Because it lasts, like, twice as long and you can clean it in AoE. I think it seems kind of like a no-brainer. So I'm not exactly sure why they would make it this strong. It's not like it's like hidden tech either. Like I think it's like the second level of the game that's like you have to do this part with only a fire slime. So like the game tells you about it right away. I don't know, it just strikes me as a little odd. Ah. Okay, we'll hold on to the slime, though. I'm not gonna feed this one straight to the mimic once he's done. Because if I knock around a piece of meat too much, it will create additional bloodstains that I'm going to have to take care of. Oh my god, he's painting Warhammer figures. That's so silly. Okay. It says with the lights off, but I have to turn the lights on to count for the area to count as clean. Hmm. Not quite sure what it wants me to do there. I need to figure out where this big vase goes to. This looks like a dining room chair. Oop. Come on. Oh, somebody's being stubborn. There we go. Here's the telescope that we need. Okay. Let's go on a little snack trip. Oh, no, those are flowers. Well, this is going to make it a little bit tricky to see the tripwire. Not like here. What the heck? Shit. Thank you, Mimic, for protecting me. Is that it? That's... Oh, hold on. Right there. Alright. Now we can take this guy back down. Shouldn't need him anymore unless I died to the trap, which is very possible. Want to go there? Alright. I'm out here. There you go. I know I need the telescope. Let's get that upstairs first. My plan is more or less to just do the mana objects last and see if that counts for the achievement. There's our tripwire. Won't be able to do that with fragile objects, but it does work for the telescope. Okay, so what do I need in here? I need big vase. Damn, that's gonna be hard. Big vase. Ornate back chair. Potted plant, potted mana plant. So let's start taking the stuff down that we know we don't need up here. Yeah. This could be difficult. If I triggered, I think I have to run back downstairs. I see it, I see it, I see it, I see it. Nice. Okay. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, just making sure that guy didn't need to go there and wasn't supposed to just go over here. Okay, goblet needs to go on the table. Can only imagine. Um, Not this type of chair. It needed to be one of the ones that had like a fancier back to it. Not a treasure chest. This is the wrong type of flowers. That goes here, actually. Right, let's grab this. Move it out to the banquet hall itself. Maybe. Come on. There we go. Okay, so I need a... Ah, this one. This is the type of chair I need. Come on. There we go. Just gotta really believe in it. And yeah, I need another mana infusion mana pot, flower pot. It's not this one, it's like before the next one. There you are. Nice. Okay. Up and over. Yeah. Oh, and we've got an axe in here we need to remove. Whoa! Oh man, I'm not a huge fan of carrying it this way, but the game doesn't seem to want to give me much choice in that matter. Ow. Alright, we can just set this down for now. Okay, so we're looking for a mana-infused flower pot. You know, you're not the right type, but I could put you back where you belong. Hmm. Oh, there's that. Here's one. It's not the third one, it's the fourth one. It's between the third and fourth. It's right there, right there. Oh shit. Okay, it's fine. The only mana objects I've refilled are the two flower pots, so let's try to turn things back on. We'll see what happens. Well, if I don't get that objective, then I'll know I did something wrong. Nope, I got it. Okay. There's some sort of overall lights on, lights off mechanic that I just haven't discovered yet. Oh, it's probably that lever. Okay, this is a golden one, hiding amongst its table kin. And here, right? Yeah. Oof. Alright, we gotta get this over there. Okay. That's a. Oh, there it goes on the cabinet. Beautiful. It's another short one. This is the lights, almost certainly. Let's get that flicked on then, since we already did the lights off thing. If I can remember where it was. Is it out in the hall? Yes. Okay. Just right here. Perfect. Ah. Wonders of electricity. Okay. Well, we got some organic remains to dispose of, so let's go on a little trip with our mimic friend here. Yum yum yum. So once we've got all the meat and blood cleaned up, we don't need to worry about mimic or slimes anymore. Unless I happen to die, but that's a relatively easy cleanup. Do need to be careful about the trap here. Thought I clicked the trap, oh my god. almost through. That sound wasn't me breaking something, was it? No, it's the sound of the mimic opening and closing. Okay, good. Oh. Okay, and we're missing a couple scraps here and there, but that'll be easy enough to take care of later. Unless it's nearby. I don't see it immediately, so we won't worry about it right this second. You tall? You're tall. This is a normal back chair. Oh, I'd really like to straighten out this rug while I'm at it. Okay, good. Somebody really made a mess of this place, let me tell you. These things happen, I suppose. Ah. Oh my god, I just heard the weirdest sound outside. Ooh. At first I thought it was one of my cats about to throw up. I want to make sure I got all the objects out of the spiral watchtower. I don't want to have to, go running around like a crazy person looking for it. Yeah, those plates don't seem to want to do the little restoring bar. What am I looking at here? Not sure what that is. It's not one of the plates. It's a good thing it's all made of metal and not like glassware, because this stuff would be shattered into a million pieces by now. There you go. And if you're wondering why they have such comically large spoons and forks, that's humanist. Alright? Many of the Dark Lord's servants have claws or other such appendages that would make smaller utensils very difficult to use. So, check your privilege. They're perfectly functional, and that's all they need to be. Honestly, it makes you think about the society we live in where I even have to say that kind of stuff out loud. There you are. Nothing behind the mimics there. I don't see anything. I always move a chair out of the way if I need to. Okay. How did some of this stuff even end up where it ended up? Come on. Oh, work with me, base. Thank you. I can't see literally anything. Whoa there. Okay. Freaking me out a little bit. That's okay. Thank you. Thank you, Axe. Here's a spoon slot. Was there a chest here? No, that's a vase. I guess the gimmick they introduced for this level is more or less just the breakable, well, no, the dragon eggs. It's just a standard level. Which is, it's fine. It definitely has a much higher object density than other levels, so it's not like it's more of the same or anything like that. Okay. Okay. Alright. Somebody's feeling sassy. Oh my goodness, what is up with this chair, man? Is it because of this goblin? If you were throwing a hissy fit because of the goblin, I'm going to be very disappointed in you. What the heck? Let's try flipping it around, maybe. Go feed first. Oh my word. He just won't go through. Just refuses. Might end up having to carry him all the way around. Oh my goodness. Never in all my days have I seen a chair this grumpy. There we go. Good grief. That is the grumpiest chair I've ever seen. Oh, I see. Here's our tray looking thing. Perfect. Okay. Almost there. On that dining table. This goes out in the hall, I remember that. You go in the treasure chest. This is a comfy chair. Do we need a comfy chair in here? We do. These chairs. Never in all my days as a goblin cleanup have I seen chairs anywhere near this grumpy as today. Okay. Plate. We need an oval table, it looks like. Am I wrong? Looks like I got all the cups. Any of these rooms need a cup? Well, I'll just leave it here for now then. Here's our bench. I know we need one of these shields back by the golden chest room. Let's go just go do that right now. And then we need a halberd to go in the coat of arms. Another axe. Ah, here's a halberd. Ah, there we go. That looks lovely. Need a tall plant, gramophone, and a mana plant. Tall plant. Thank goodness it's oriented correctly. Um, Had a small collapse. It would appear that the chips pack has come for revenge. Thankfully, I didn't spill any chips. Ow, my toes. Okay. Oh, here's our gramophone. We'll take it around this way. It's a little bit safer. Okay. We just need a mana plant in here. Mana plant, oval table, big vase, mana plant. Oval table right here. I can already tell you this guy's gonna be a problem. Okay, I guess it's fine. I got scared. It's okay. There we go. Good. Well, okay, maybe we get that tall plant wherever it needs to go. In the corner over there. Oh boy. Oh, mana plant. Okay. Take this to the bedroom. I believe it's the last thing we need in here. Yeah, it looks like it. Nice. Okay. Other than the golden chest. Okay. We need to take you very carefully down to main room. Gently rotate it. Okay. Nice. This guy goes upstairs. Yes. Very fancy back chair. Magic book. Good. Sorry, what floor sign? Am I missing a room? That might very well be. Oh, Marie's Lauren, 87. Thanks for the follow. I'm sorry, I missed that. Hope you're enjoying the stream. We seem to be missing a few objects, but I'm not actually sure where they are. There's like a spoon and a cup. Ah, I think I've solved our mystery. At least part of it. Well, ain't that a handsome fella? I'm a goofball. Did that count as breaking? No, actually, it's fine. Oh my god. Please be okay. It's fine. Alright, we need to take the Mimic on another little trip then. Okay. You're coming with me. I received an email. It's some very, very exciting stuff. Did I not trigger it? Okay. Alright, we need to grab the weapons. Two goblets go here. Here you go. Grab the goblet on the way back. Ow. That definitely should have killed me. So anyone like chopped my whole head off. Slightly silly of me. Ah man, that's something I gotta work on. I mean, part of it's like a quantity problem where like I don't think about like follower notifications and stuff because it happens so infrequently. But I really do appreciate it. I'm just not used to looking at it yet. I will get better, I promise. Okay, we need the book in here. What am I missing, actually? Going in here? Oh, another goblin in here. Okay. Okay. No, I can't help but notice that I'm missing a golden item. Is there a pressure plate in here? Where are you looking? Right across? I don't see anything. Okay. Looking. These red flowers throw me off because an object in the wrong location is often highlighted red. Anything I can do here? Lever to pull. Why overload this guy? I turn him off. Okay. I don't see anything down there. Those are counterweight. Okay, I need a fork and a spoon for that. Just gonna do a quick sweep of the property. Make sure we're not missing something outside. Oh, everything looks good. Let's head up the stairs. Okay. Thing looks about right. No secret buttons under the desk. This is quite the conundrum this is turning to. Can't interact with that again. That's not it. Yeah, I'm just missing a golden object. Looking for a pressure plate or something, really. There's a spoon. That's a start. Is it? No, that's the fork. The spoon goes over here. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, because I got one of the golden objects off of there. I'm assuming there's not, like, something to do with the broken window. Doesn't seem it. Not seeing anything special about that. Oh, it's like a pretty standard trap. Not saying like a button on it or anything. I don't know. That would be. Okay. I mean, roughly most suspicious of this room just because, like, there's all these trap holes, but nothing to activate them. I don't know what it would be, though. Oh. It says rainy corridor area completed. So maybe it's not here. Well, no, there could still be an object from here. Oh. I'm really just not sure. You know, I thought I remembered seeing like, the lumpy golden object that usually spawns. Where did it end up? And then just a random fork that we seem to be missing as well. It's a shame that the scan doesn't have, like, just object finder functionality. Because that almost ends up being what I need at the end. I feel like I've gone through the whole map a couple of times now. Moving stuff around in this room, see what we find, but I'm not feeling super hopeful. I'm gonna sit over here for a second. Damn, I really do not have a clue what I'm supposed to do here. Looking for, like, if there's a space behind one of these. Check up the ceilings. Checking behind stuff. Okay, that seems right. Hmm. Not sure what to do here. Because I genuinely don't know where this third item is. It's not on top of here, I would assume. Come on. I don't see anything up there. It's not like a book I can pull. They look pretty normal. It's not like a space back there. Okay. Hmm. Can't even interact with these couches. And one of the lions have something in its mouth, maybe? No, maybe it'll all be the same texture. Let's check the forks. Oops. Forks, I said. Okay. It doesn't seem to like that. Alright. Gonna quickly pop over to the Goblin Cleaner Discord, see if I can find anything. What's this map? Noble's Banquet. Hint to the right of the fireplace. What was he trying to say? What? Ah. Oh, well, alright. It's gonna be a whole ass subregion, or no? Okay. That solves one of our problems. It makes me nervous that the fork might just be missing. I'm looking around, but Do I have to turn it back off? No. So what, this one just shakes the room? Yeah, I guess so. The heck? That seems like a really random thing you can do, but unless there's like a, unless the thing is behind one of these, or feeling a little unlikely though. Okay. I really have no idea where I should even be looking for this damn fork. The hard part is like I don't know if it's like gone out of bounds or if it's just like in a corner. It's really hard for me to tell. Can't re-interact with that. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Okay. People said it could be behind a door. Let's check all the doors we opened. Could very well be behind one of those. Alright. Just gonna check around every corner. See if we can't find it. this really sucks. Double check that it's not in here somewhere, because there was I did accidentally set off a few explosions from the spike mines. Can you no clip in this game? Any sort of... You know. Let's follow this guy down and see if we can't see anything when it explodes. No, that wasn't that exciting. Um... Okay, well... This is a slightly unsatisfying way to end off, but... Fortunately, I think we're just gonna have to call it here for this level. Here's hoping I didn't just miss it. Oh, not much I can do about that, though. I suspect that it might have gotten pushed out of bounds by one of the explosions. And the only reason I'm suspicious of that is that people on the Discord were having similar issues with the other objects getting pushed out of bounds by the the rolling bombs. Yeah. But yeah, I'll be able to. I should be able to just wrap around and finish that up next time. I've been invited to go play some games with my friends, so it'll be a little bit of a shorter stream today. Might do another one later. Yeah. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for the follows, and I'll catch you guys later.